The subject to clause is an important technique that will come in handy when somebody says that they need to talk to somebody else for a decision. Let's see how it can work for you. Now, one of the most difficult situations for any salesperson is a third-party objection. In other words, the customer saying something along the lines of, I need to talk to my accountant. Or if you're in retail, you may have had a situation where somebody says, I need to talk to my husband or my wife. In a corporate sense, you often hear people say, I need to take it to the board. Now, the reality in this situation is that the customer has run out of objections and probably has made their own decision. What they're actually doing to you, the salesperson, is pushing you away at arm's length by introducing a third party that you don't have access to. This is a very difficult situation for most salespeople. So the subject to clause is designed to overcome this situation. Now, once again, I must counsel you to have some empathy with the customer and make them feel comfortable and give them the space that they obviously are asking for. So in the face of a third-party objection, the first thing you should say is, I fully understand. And if I were in your position, I'd want to talk to my accountant as well. However, whilst we're both together, may I ask you a question? Now, the answer to this is always positive, as long as you pre-frame it first with empathy. And when they say yes, that gives you an opportunity to follow up with, may I ask, if it was solely your decision, would you be happy to go ahead? Now, because the customer has introduced a third party and has the safety of being able to blame someone else, they're much more predisposed to answer positively. So then you can follow up the close by stating that you will qualify the order form or contract with a subject to wife's approval, or subject to board approval, or subject to accountant's approval, whoever the third party was that the customer had introduced. And then ask the customer to approve the paperwork in the usual way. Now, I would suggest here that you watch our film on the major minor clause and take the lessons from that, which deals with shifting customer attention away from signing paperwork. But coming back to the subject to clause, it's a very effective way of dealing with a third party objection, and I would encourage all salespeople who want to be champions to use it and to use it often.